Hello everyone, welcome back to Grey Brick Creations. My name is Michaela and today I'm going to be making a dog keychain. So I'm going to start with getting this all laid out on Canva. I have the cute little picture of my dog's face and then I'm going to add his name at the bottom of it. Once I get the name resized, I'm going to go through and pick a font that I like. Usually if it's a girl dog, I like to pick something a little more girly, and if it's for a boy dog, I like to pick something a little more rough and tough. Once I have the font figured out, then I'm going to curve the name so that it matches kind of the curve of a round keychain. I'm also going to spread the letters out just a little bit more so they're a little easier to read. Next, I'm going to upload the image into my Cricut software so that I can print it and then cut it out so I can put it on the keychain. In order to have this cut correctly, I have to remove part of the background, and then I usually just save it as a flat graphic. Once I have the image on the canvas in my Cricut design space, I'm going to resize it to just slightly larger than the actual round keychain that I'm going to be putting it on. I am now ready to make the keychain. I start by mirroring the image. I just feel like it comes out clearer that way when I put it on the keychain, and then I am going to print it. Of course, at this time, my Cricut decides it needs to update and I need to do a recalibration of the cutting. Once I'm done recalibrating my Cricut, I get out the clear sticker paper that I'm going to use to print the image on. Here's how the final print came out. Now I'm ready to get it on the Cricut and get it cut out. I also need to get this laminated before I cut it out. So I go ahead and put it on my cutting mat. I put it in my Cricut machine. And then I'm going to just see what size laminate I need, cut that out. Once I have that size correct, now I'm going to stick it onto the actual image on the sticker paper. Now I'm going to let my Cricut actually do the cutting out, even though it's just a circle, it's just easier to do it on the Cricut. Now that I have the image cut out, I'm going to turn it into a keychain. First, I'm going to get the metal attachments that are going to go on the keychain out of the bag so that I have them set out when I'm ready to attach them. Next, I'm going to take out the acrylic keychain. It comes with this white plastic on both sides that protects it from getting scratched. I found the easiest way to get this off is just to peel up a little bit of the edge with my X-Acto knife, and then it just peels right off. Next, I'm going to stick the actual sticker portion or image portion of the keychain onto the acrylic. I get it lined up, and then I push one edge on, and then I use my scraper to just scrape off that back paper part and put the sticky part actually onto the acrylic. Now I'm going to start peeling the back part of the acrylic off. I only peel it down part of the way, and then I'm going to put the metal keychain pieces on. Once I have the metal pieces put on, I'm going to peel that paper off of the back of the acrylic the rest of the way, and now you have a finished keychain. Thanks for watching.